Hello and welcome back to SoulSpaUniversity, New Year's edition. Anyway, Tommy has an amazing story for us. I cover a lot of topics. I tell him, please cover these topics or he'll find some of his own. I asked him, please cover the metaverse. We should be in the metaverse right now because the background noise where I live is great. It's the Who's in Whoville just hooing it up. Anyway, so today we have up to the minute information regarding this metaverse. What is it? What's it going to do to us? I cannot wait to hear all this. So stay tuned. It's right here, right now. In the meantime, to support our channel, please share this information with your friends. Be the first to do so. Also, give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe so that you'll be able to hit that all notification bell so you can hit set reminder on future posts so that we won't be lost on you forever, because I don't know how long our content's going to stay up due to many rules and regulations, as well as I'm going to be putting a lot of freebies of life coaching in as a thank you to the viewers. Thank you so much for watching. And I don't know how long they're going to be up either. I do not mind that there was noise during that time because it's not the main content. So guys, don't forget to do all that. Do it right now. And Tommy, I am so excited to hear about the Zam Metaverse. I don't know how to feel about it, but I know it's something we got to hear about. So there's no escaping it. I am ready, or am I? Okay. Anyway.
Hey everyone. Welcome to SoulSpaUniversity, and let's talk about Metaverse. As most people have already heard, it is the now brainchild of Mark Zuckerberg and Facebook. And he's kind of, I mean, he's still on the Facebook guy, but he's kind of moving away from it because of all the shenanigans that the government's been saying that he's been up to, and started this thing called Meta. And this company, its whole basis is basically the movie Ready Player One. If you've ever seen that movie, if you haven't seen that movie, watch it. It is what the metaverse is going to be, is what the brainchild is going to be. So they have the Oculus right now. The Oculus is virtual reality. And you can sign on to it through Facebook. And what they want to do is recreate the Oculus basically to create the metaverse. And the metaverse is...
Sorry, there's so much background noise over here. I'm listening. Yes.
It's all-encompassing virtual reality. It's gaming. Everybody thinks of that. That's their main focus. It's where the money is. Gaming. You like hanging out with friends. Basically, instead of doing Zoom or anything else, you put on your Oculus and you enter a virtual world with your friends and everything, and you're basically there either in whatever avatar you decide to pick. You can create yourself. You can create anything you want. It could be a gigantic lizard. So anything you want. They want to do it so that...
I don't know if that's ever our aim, to be gigantic lizards, but okay.
They want to do it so because the world is what it is now. They want to do it for boardrooms and everything so that it feels as if you're right there with someone. This is the most minuscule thing that they're doing. It's the smallest thing. Right now, none of this, like some of it exists because they have a bit of the metaverse, kind of, but it's a little cartoonish right now. This is their idea for the future. Now, what they want to do is not just virtual reality, but augmented reality, which is everyday life, but there's a barcode here, there's a thing there, and you can create like like holograms from the real world. Well, not holograms, but like if you wear certain glasses, you can see like holograms. You could see things that are virtual, but in the real world, and you can interact with them as well. And you can also take those those fake things and bring them into the virtual world.
Okay, now you lost me. Okay. What? um, what are you talking about? All right, because like I researched this and it's a whole world, right? So what do you mean you're bringing real things into the thing and then fake things into the thing? Like, what are you talking about in terms of that?
So real, when I'm saying real things, I'm saying, say you have, what can I do? All right, this little candle. See this candle?
Mm-hmm.
What they want to do is create certain things that will get the dimensions of this. Every little thing. If I had a little bit of a scratch here, everything, and get the dimensions of it, copy it, and bring it into the virtual reality. They want to make it basically so that virtual reality and reality are intersecting the whole entire time.
Why?
Oh, money. They always say it's other things.
I don't get it. If you're trying to replicate your whole apartment in this place.
You can. They have a thing called home space. Homes. I think it's home. Horizon Home. Horizon Home. Yes, Horizon Home.
Why? Unless it's better than your place, why would you?
Because it is going to be better in your place because you can add whatever you want. You could do whatever you want. You could have the background being the Himalayan mountains. You could have it underneath the ocean, the wind, like anything you want. This is just the home space. This is where you start. Then you can go into anywhere. What they want to do is they're opening it up so that creators, anybody, can create literally anything that they can think of and upload it. And I guess they'll pay people for it, or they can charge people for it. But people can go into a world where you're on the moon and you're playing golf, and you can do literally whatever your mind can imagine. They want to make it so that you can create it in this space and live in it. Not live in it, but be in it. Do whatever you want in it.
How do you feel about this?
I love it.
Really?
Love it. Don't like the fact that I got to sign into Facebook to do it because I don't have a Facebook account. But other than that, like, I love it. I understand. Like I said, if you watch the movie, I understand where this is going. Because if you think about it, a lot of people live mundane lives. And this will make things
more mundane.
No, not at all. Not at all. This will make things extraordinary. You're literally in a virtual reality where anything goes, anything at all. You can think of, I know you've talked this about Kincaidville. You can create that and live in it.
Oh, damn. All right, but like there must be a reason that, like, what does your real gut say though?
My gut says that this is going to be a lot of money spending. It's going to be one of those things where it's like, you can go here. Oh, would you like to donate? No? Okay, well, how about you buy this? It's like going to be one of those movies, like if you ever see those futuristic movies where guys walking down the street and all these like holograms are basically like, buy this, buy this, buy this, you need this, blah, 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 blah. I think, unfortunately, if they don't regulate it, it's going to become that.
That's pretty much what's going on now. Like, yeah, because honestly, like the way you're describing it sounds pretty cool. It's definitely interesting, but I just, I'm trying to go into this objectively, but I couldn't help but get an initial gut feeling like, I wonder why they created this.
Oh, it's the future. Like there's been too many movies and too many things that have things close to this without people actually taking those ideas and be like, this is a $1 trillion idea. This is a freaking gold rush.
Um, I'm confused by your answer. Why do you think they're doing this? Your answer is
Money. It's
because
money.
think it's because they think it's the future based on movies.
It's well, it is, but it's down to the main thing that everybody freaking. It's money. You will. This will because you're buying everything, and the currency is our currency. Literally anything you buy in that place, you see something like it's like anything else. It's you go to a store, you know, when you're waiting in line, they have all those little things, just and you're like, oh, I might need that. It's in their stupid little train. It's going to be endless. That
Uh,
people spend money insanely, insanely on anything, and you have an avatar of yourself or whatever you want to make. So basically, any little thing you want to do in that, say you want to say you want wings on your avatar.
no, I got yeah.
You
Well, first of
but
all, oh, I see wings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. So yeah, it's gonna be like articles. Like it's gonna be like there's gonna be articles posted. Like I went broke in the metaverse, and then it's actually gonna be a common conversation to hear. Like, yeah, well, I went broke in the metaverse.
I mean, yes and no. You can create your own things. The whole thing that they want is that you are able to create whatever you want. But there will be many, 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 many people that don't want to, waste time creating something. So they will just buy, 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 buy. And that's it's like, and of course it's Facebook. So
That's the part I don't like either. You know,
it's,
Facebook's not a cozy place. I don't feel like it's been a cozy place for 10 years. I took 7 years off. I recently went back on just to throw out that soul spas out there, but I go on and go off. Like it's a scary place for me. It's like the men's room. I'm like, bye.
yes. So basically, they still have your information. It's still an information gathering thing. Information gathering is probably one of the most lucrative businesses in the world. So I don't see that changing, especially with this, especially if you're basically have a copy of your home as your home screen, as your home entranceway. They could basically look around and be like, oh, he likes this, she likes that, this and that. Here's an ad, here's an ad, here's an ad, this and that. They could sell your information like
Well, they're
crazy.
already doing that.
But with this, in a space where you're actually living, not living, but like, you're spending a lot of time, it's gonna just make their books of information like
Maybe. I mean, people
10
spend a
times
lot
more.
of time. People spend a lot of times on their phones, and I feel they're tracking every move they're making, and that's how they know what to advertise. So
Yeah.
it's the same thing, but you're not like watching someone in their home and being like literally people tell the phone what they want, and that's how the phone advertises.
Yeah. So they're gonna have, if they're gonna have the technology for this, they're gonna have the technology to basically monitor everything you do. It is
But they
cool.
really already are.
Yeah, I know. The other things that they
A
have is that
million percent. Is anyone else like having the experience the minute you think of something, it's like on your phone? Like, oh my God, like you don't even say it, you don't even write it. It's like the middle of the night, it's dark. It just, my God, what do you mean you don't know? What do you mean you don't know?
well, that part the stories you told me like that has not yet happened to me. The talking wise, yes, but
Tammy, that's because you're a drone and you don't even realize you have a phone. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a difference.
um,
Trust me. It only happens to
I
me.
can't wait to be in the metaverse with you. So you're like constantly just freaking like, oh look, lava. Oh,
Well, good luck rescuing me.
um, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, there are other things that they have in store of this. Uh, It's not just going to be gaming. It's going to be basically life, anything you can think of. And while you're in there, while you're in that space, you can contact people in the real world, like a phone call. So, and they want to make it so that everything, every sci-fi movie you see where they're like a screen comes up or a hologram comes up, you can go back and forth with it into the metaverse, into the real world. They want to make it so that when you're at your friend, their one thing that they did during this I forgot what they're called, but basically, the story, him telling what their future holds for metaverse is. They want to do this thing where, say you're at a concert, say you want to be at a concert, you're not there, your friend's there. They'll have little things that hook up, and a hologram of you will actually appear there while you're in the thing, and you can watch the concert. All these little holograms that can show up in augmented reality will pop up. You could do whatever you want. Everything is
Okay,
at your
wait,
fingertips.
wait. This is a real concert in real life?
Yes.
Okay, so when you do that, is your friend going to see your hologram in real life?
Yes.
Okay, let's get this straight, Tommy. I'm at a Kanye concert. My friend, my human friend did not come, but I'm at a real life Kanye concert. Like if I threw something at him, he'd bleed. That concert, real life. My
Correct.
friend would show up as a hologram and I would see her.
That's what they're saying that they want to do.
That doesn't make any sense, Tommy.
Oh, everybody's gonna be basically wearing certain like kind of glasses, and those glasses will show that person.
Okay, but no one's going to be at a real life concert with those glasses on.
We don't know what the future is.
Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not going to be like my friend can't just show up right now, right there as a hologram. So that's what you're saying could happen?
No, if you wear, they're not. That's a problem though. They're guessing, not guessing, but they're just brainstorming as to what they want of this.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So their main thing is that people are going to be wearing these augmented reality glasses to show all these things happening, all the hologram of your friend, this and that, all the stuff that's popping up around the world.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I read,
like
yeah, go ahead.
It's an amazing thing. It's mind blowing.
So I read an article with the Wall Street Journal where a woman has spent the whole day in the metaverse. And she's basically like, I don't feel good. And it's like, well, yeah, number one, nobody has, people only have the above part of their body in the metaverse right now. So there's literally people hanging out there, but they're like, everyone's like, where's your legs? And they're like, oh, what? Oh, I guess they didn't get to that part yet, And then like Mark's like, oh, like we'll get there. We'll make legs one day. And like you can go to a bar there and like the woman like ordered wine. I'm not sure if she had to pay for it. To me, that's very confusing. How you would pay for a wine that's not real. And then she actually went to an actual meeting with her boss and stuff. And yeah, I guess she just didn't feel good at the end of the day because she didn't move all day. Oh, well, there was a workout, which must have been great without legs, but she said it actually worked, which we all know is the case with that Wii thing that happened. I didn't really get a chance to fall into the electronics, but thank God, because I don't know. But yeah, so that's what the current news of it so far, but I don't know. I'll give you more of an opinion on that when we're off air.
Oh, there's more current news on that.
Oh, go ahead.
So that's the horizon, what they got now. The metaverse is the more broad thing that they want. The horizon is what they got, the people with no legs. So they've been getting a lot of complaints that women have been being groped on the horizon. On all their avatars, they have a bunch of creeps coming up to them and touching on them, touching on their top half because they have no bottom.
So then don't even make the bottom. It's just going to cause more issues, obviously.
No, making the bottom's going to be a problem.
That's what I just said.
No, I'm agreeing with you, but yes, it's going to be an issue, man. And the more realistic it gets, but what Facebook or whatever, Meta, whatever you want to do, stepped in, they're like, she should have put on her safe zone app. She should have gone into her settings and put on her safe zone. And basically it keeps people from touching you.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah.
Oh my God, controversy already in the meta.
Yeah. The other thing is that to create this thing and keep it going, the computing space, the computers that they need for it are going to be like just crazy. And so I'm wondering, I'm like, first of all, they didn't specify if it's going to be free to go in. I doubt it. And if they do you have to pay to get in? How much? Because the computing, like I said, and all the stuff that they need to keep this thing running, it's going to cost in the billions.
Wow.
So I don't know if they're thinking like, oh, man, it's only going to be like what, $500 a month, no big deal. Blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Nor do they.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they'll work out the kinks. It's kind of got to progress in some way or another, whether it be this company or the next one or something.
I'm hoping it's this company because this is Saturday at the moment. Come Monday morning, I am going to buy stock in this company because it's pretty cheap right now.
Oh,
And I think that it's going to grow and grow and grow because they want to make an economy in this thing, and they want to. I think it's going to be one of those futuristic type things. It's going to be like when you first heard of when Tesla first came out or Bitcoin first came out. It's going to be one of those, and that's where the stage is at now. And maybe in like 5 years, it's going to be insane.
wow. Well, that's interesting. Viewers, I hope you do the same then if he's right. And
Just not on Monday. Do it on Tuesday, please.
speaking of Meta, they actually also own Instagram. So for those of you that don't know, SoulSpaUniversity does have an Instagram. Please join. And anything more in this, Tommy?
There's a lot more, but it's so in depth. It's just like I said, they want to open the world. They want to open the world. They want to connect people. That's all, garbage. They want to collect your money and information. But I can't wait. As someone who enjoys a video game here and there, to be able to do stuff where anything I think of, I can create. I also enjoy art, so I can create worlds and anything I want. I can't
We
wait.
have no creation right now in terms of our thumbnails, so I don't know what you're talking about. Also, have fun getting obese. That'd be fun. Let me know. Have you seen that movie where they're all just obese in little wheelchairs?
My apologies. I just got a phone call as you were talking.
I don't care. Anyway, did you see the movie where they were all obese and they're like, was it Wally?
Wally.
I love Wally because I
Oh
love.
my God, I can't wait to be confined to a chair and just be like, I gotta go in the real world to eat real quick.
I mean, this could be good at helping people lose weight because maybe they just won't eat as much. But
Like
it
I said,
also be what's happening in where is it happening? China or Korea or Japan, where the people are too into their games or something, and they literally are dying from like cardiac arrest because they're not moving.
probably Japan.
Huh?
Probably Japan. I have not heard that. But
Yeah, oh yeah,
yes,
that's
most
good.
likely.
Well, and then actually, speaking of which, one of those countries is actually already putting in, they already put in rules regarding like technology right now, where it's like for social media, it's like from like a certain time at night to a certain time in the morning, it's completely off for everybody, which helps people, like helps the students sleep and not feel like they're like FOMOing, you know? Um, and like certain things like that, like they can only go on like these certain hours a day for however long, I think. And I think they are not welcoming the meta right now because they feel it's violating their rules. And they don't feel that it's going to help progress that generation, which actually is interesting. If I could actually mention another point when you're ready.
With rules like that, it kind of sounds like it'd be China then.
So I'm going to mention my next point. Are you ready, or do you want to continue on this? I'll
No,
pause and
no,
make a note of it.
no, no, no. Go ahead.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know if it's China. Do you want to talk about that forever? I don't know.
No, I don't care. No, no, no. It doesn't matter. Continue,
Okay.
please.
So anyway, there's also articles about, actually a lot of psychologists are hitting up Mark Zuckerberg about like, where is his research on, it's something about like human development or psychology, where he thinks this isn't gonna negatively psychologically affect people. And there's been like many of them actually going to him like, where's your research on this? Like, so that's going to be interesting too. This is definitely going to be a lot of discussions. This is our first video on it. I don't think it'll be our last.
Absolutely not. As far as the weight loss thing, like I said, you watch these movies like Ready Player One. These people are moving around like crazy because they have, well, right now all they have is the headset and the little two hand things. You can move around with that. I have no doubt that in the future, and not too far, they're gonna have a whole entire gear thing, full body. And all the movement you do in the game is what you do in life. So I don't think people will be morbidly obese because they're going to be moving around the game. Granted, they'll probably be like fast traveling or teleporting in the game, but I think that people will still be moving around in real life. The only problem is you're not living real life.
Wait, I'm sorry. This is hilarious. You think that every time they're walking in the game, they're walking in real life?
Like I said, watch the damn movie because they have like little almost treadmills in real life that you can like you feel like you're walking, like you actually are walking in real life, but in the game you actually feel like you're walking as well.
Yeah, but that's like not currently happening. So why do you think that that movie is directly
I,
the truth of this metaverse?
because if you listen to the guy's talk, it's
What,
almost as if he's describing the movie verbatim. It's
oh,
like he watched,
oh,
it's as if
because
he watched this movie and he was like, yes, yes.
it's because they literally took the first scene out, I think, of the movie, like to like parody it. I think I've heard about this, but I don't know if they did that on purpose or to like be fun with people, or if it's like accident, quote unquote. I don't know.
I don't know, but I am looking
That
forward
would
to seeing
mean
what it goes.
that would mean that everybody would need a treadmill in their house. Does everybody have a treadmill in their house?
Not yet. They will. Does everybody have a VR set in their house? No. But when it becomes the world, everybody will. Look at our little phones. Remember back in the 90s when nobody had one? Look at us now.
Yeah, but the thing is that in the game, you're going to be turning, you're going to be stopping. And the treadmill, you're just going to, how are you going to turn on the treadmill? How are you going to stop on the treadmill? You're in a thing.
Multi-directional treadmill, not a treadmill that just goes forward. Multi-directional. It's basically not a treadmill that moves. It's basically a platform that you can walk and it will move with your direction.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That
So
exists.
I'm looking forward to this. I
Does
like this a lot.
that treadmill exist?
I have no idea. Probably not. But they
Okay.
will create.
Case closed. Okay, so anyway. I need to get a drink. um,
So I
not
am looking
ideal
forward to the
timing,
future.
not ideal timings for these videos and in my girl life, but it was the only time we had to do it. So I'll see. Yeah. Okay. So does that wrap up our first video on this, or should we elaborate more?
This will wrap up our first video on this because I have no doubt that we're going to go and make a few more of these.
Yeah, probably several. There's probably going to be a lot that's going to happen as a result of this, probably lawsuits, some kinks. So
I just can't wait a year from now when we're doing one. I'm like, I can't believe it failed. All my money is gone.
yeah. Or buying like plushes in the metaverse. I don't exist. Like someone like what do you call it? Stifled you in it. Like they're like, you know, like on the street, they like convince you to buy something that like all their products from the street of the metaverse, and like or you get robbed in it.
It's like walking through Times Square. You want to buy a CD? You want to buy a CD?
Yeah, or like you get robbed in it. Oh my god, I hope no one gets raped. It's getting weird out there.
Or you do some like bad things for money on Metaverse. I hope that never becomes me. Where I'm like, hey buddy,
Women are
I
complaining.
need to make some money.
Wait, so women are complaining that their fake bodies are being touched?
Yep.
That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay. You know what happens everywhere? The Muppets did it in the city. Me and my friend Nancy were just frolicking around the city once and like hugging the Muppets, and then we posed for pictures and we're like, are they really doing this? And a week later it was like headlines like molesting Muppets.
I mean, they're just guys in costumes, and most of them probably are ex-cons. So yeah, that makes sense.
Don't be judging Elmo. Okay. Anyway, guys, thank you so
Elmo
much.
broke you.
Thank you so much for coming. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that all notification bell, and then you can hit set reminder on future content so you don't miss out, because who knows how long it'll be up. Also, if you want a session with me, the contact information is in the description box, as well as if you want to be on the channel explaining amazing content, link in the description box. If you guys want to donate to have more content in the description box, we would love it so much. And thank you all for stopping by so much, and Happy New Year, everybody. It's going to be great.
Have a good one, guys.